I think it says I'm live, and Milo has joined just in time. Am I live? Am I live? Is anybody out there? Hello, hello. My goodness, the lag seems bad today. I see you guys in the chat. Okay, it's finally started. Okay. I've been watching on my phone to see how bad the lag is tonight. When I see comments on my phone and how long it takes to filter and come through StreamYard, it looks like the lag is pretty bad tonight. So keep that in mind if you guys are wanting to bid on anything tonight. I'm going to definitely do some 20-second countdowns tonight because the lag is so terrible. So hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. It is a little strange being here by myself. I don't do live sales by myself very often. Usually I have a partner in crime or a couple partners in crime. So it kind of feels like I'm talking to myself a little bit. Yeah, it's a little weird. Thank you guys so much for being here. I see so many familiar faces in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I know, let's see, Karen Williams, of course, is up here. And while I have Karen up here on the screen, Karen is going to be my official bid ender tonight. So thank you so much, Karen, for helping me out tonight. I certainly appreciate it. And Lila is here super early. And Garden Guy Bill, hello, Bill, my friend. How are you this evening? And I see David has joined us in the chat tonight. And Gail, thank you so much for joining, Gail. And of course, my brother from another mother, Jason, is here tonight in the chat. Hello. And the lovely Deanna. Hello, you guys. I see Kelly in Texas. Hello. Thank you guys so much. Susan Roach has joined us tonight. Hi, VTW. Hi, Veronica. Thank you so much. Tina Girls in the chat. Hello, Tina. I see Shanna. Hi, Shanna. All right. Who else am I seeing in the chat? I see Janet has joined us tonight. Hi, Janet. Thank you. And Linda. And there is Mama Pam. Hi, Mom. Thanks for joining. And we've got Desert Gal Curios in the chat. And my friend Sarah has joined us tonight. Hi, Sarah. There's Heather and Constant Carazing. So many familiar faces in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Hi, Rachel. Yes, Rachel came to visit me at Tiny Expo this weekend. That was so fun to meet you in person, Rachel. Let's see who else. I see Kitschy Cat has joined us, and I think Sarah's in the chat too. I see Carol has just popped in. Hi, Carol. So the lag is pretty weird tonight, you guys. I've already been testing it out with comments that I've been making on my phone and seeing how long it takes for me to see them come through in StreamYard. So it looks like the lag's pretty funky, as per usual, but it looks like it's a little bit worse for the wear tonight. So hi, Wanda. Hello. I see Lisa has joined us tonight too. And of course, I can't forget the lovely Sharon of Freddie Finds. Hello, Sharon. Thank you guys so much. And Leslie Newquist just popped in. Hello. All right. I think we have a good amount of people here. I know most of you are pretty familiar with how a live sale works. I just want to go over that real quick, just in case you aren't familiar or you're joining from over on Instagram. Hi, Susan. Thanks for joining. And Mary popped in too. Hello. That it does work similar to if you're used to live sales over on Instagram. It's very similar. So I do have all auction style items tonight. So I will hold an item up. I'll give you a starting price. I also we'll put that up here on the screen so you know what things are starting at, and I'll highlight bids as I see them come in. I will do a 20-second countdown because the lag is so weird tonight. And the highest bid I see before the bid end, which will be Karen Williams tonight as our official bid ender, will be the winner. Now, I do allow just in case bids here on my channel. So what that means is during the countdown, if you're an active bidder, you can throw in kind of the most that you're willing to pay for something with a JIC next to it. That is a just in case bid. So the most you're willing to pay with a JIC next to it during the countdown. And if your highest just in case before the bid end, you will win. I'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. If there's multiple just in cases thrown out there, those do turn into regular bids. So keep that in mind. Packing and invoicing. So I had a sale yesterday and anything that was purchased yesterday. And if you're here today and you purchase something else, I will do combined shipping for you. You will see an invoice from me on Wednesday for yesterday and today. So if you win an item today, I do need the following information from you. I have my email address right here on the screen. It is pinned in a comment in the chat as well, also in the description of the video. So if you win today, I do need the following information. I need your YouTube name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that I can send a PayPal invoice to. So if you don't have PayPal, that is totally okay. Just send that same information to me and let me know you don't have PayPal, and I can send you a direct link to check out as a guest. Super easy to check out. Very easy process. And I do ship from Michigan. I utilize Pirate Ship to get discounted rates on shipping. And I will try and get those packages out as soon as possible. As soon as you pay them, I'll get them out the door. And I do have another sale this week on Thursday. That will be on Sarah, the Traveling Buttons channel for the Vintage Quartet. That is going to be my last sale of the year. That is the last Vintage Quartet of the year as well. But that will be totally separate invoicing. But just want to let you know that I will be selling in that sale as well if you're interested in hopping on over there. And the sale tonight, you guys, I do have 17 rounds. Some of them will be choice. I have combined kind of like items together to make things go a little bit quicker. And I'm really trying to be done before 7:30 tonight. I don't want to cut into Ariana's The Withering Cottage's time. She does have a live sale that starts at 7:30 tonight. So I really would like to be done before that. So with that in mind, I'm going to be moving rather quickly through things tonight. So if you're interested in bidding, make sure and do that as soon as I start. If I see some bids come in, I will go ahead and start that countdown right away, just because I have so much stuff to get through tonight. So thank you guys again so much for being here tonight. Oh, Ariana's in the chat. Hi. So yes, definitely you guys tonight, if you need some awesome vintage, and I've already seen her previews, make sure to head over to Ariana's channel at 7:30 tonight for some awesome vintage. All right. So I think I'm going to get the show on the road. Thank you guys again so much for joining me tonight. I do appreciate you being here. Even if you're not here to buy anything and you're just here to support, I appreciate that too. So I think we're going to start off. I'm going to do all my stuffed things. So all the plush things are going to go first, and then I'll move on into Christmas. Okay. So that's kind of how the sale is going to roll tonight. So the first thing up tonight will be kittens. All right. If you guys saw my handmade kittens, and I'm going to do those at choice. So I'm going to do all 4 colors I have at one time. All right. So you're bidding on one, and the winner can certainly take more than one if they would like. All right. So first up, we have the orange guy. Definitely based on my personal cat, Queso, who is orange in the color of cheese. So orange is your first choice. And then we've got gray. Gray is the next one. He's a fun, like speckly fabric. All right. And then we've got black. All right. Black kitties. Black kitties aren't just for Halloween. They're for any time. And then the fourth choice is tan. Okay. And I do hand paint all of their faces. All right. So the tan one has kind of robin's egg blue, teal eyes, and they all have coordinating little ribbon ties to match. Black has yellow eyes and a yellow ribbon. The gray one has kind of a minty green. I am seeing your guys' bids. I'm sorry. I have so many hands I can work with. So I see right now Wanda's got the high bid at 30, and you guys are bidding on choice. All right. So the gray one has kind of a minty green, and then the orange one has blue. Okay. And measurement for these guys, they measure 7 inches long, 8 inches to the tip of the tail, and about 4 inches wide. And they do freestand, so they will stand on their own. If you want to pop them on a shelf or into a display or something like that, they will stand on their own. All right. Thank you guys so much. Yes. Oh, they do have eyes like the new puppy. Yes, they sure do. And I will say crafting has been a little bit challenging with the new puppy because I have to bring her up here during the day and have her up in my craft room while I'm crafting to keep an eye on her. So that's been interesting. I will say that. All right. Christine, I see you in at 31. Thank you so much. What does the yellow one say? David wants to know. Well, David, you know, they all say meow 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 meow. David, they all say the same thing. All right. Maybe the black one has a little a deeper voice, like meow meow. Maybe a little deeper voice. All right. So I'm going to start that countdown, you guys. You are bidding on choice. All right. We currently are at 31 with Christine. Thank you so much. Desert Gal Curios. I have not figured out a way how to put a tag on these guys yet. I've looked at some like iron-on ones, but they're just huge. So I need to try and look online, see if I can find some smaller ones that aren't so, I don't know, big. All the like handmade ones that you can iron on that I have seen are pretty large. And I feel like if I paint my signature on them, it will look kind of weird because I would want to put them on their butts. So I don't know if they need a tattoo or not, but I haven't figured that out yet. All right, Christine's at 31. We're looking for 32 or more. I am going to start that countdown, you guys. Looking for 32. Don't forget those just in cases, you guys. You can use those if you'd like to. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends. All right, Sherry, I see you're 32. Thank you. And Lisa, I see you're 35. Thank you so much. All right, there's those just in cases. I knew that they would pop in there. Sherry dropped a just in case of 39. Wanda came in with a 38 just in case. And Christine came in with a 41. And oh, they're still coming in, you guys, the lag. Lisa dropped a 40 bid. Wanda put in a just in case of 40. So in the case of a tie, we go by the first one that we see. So Wanda or Lisa has the first 40. All right. And Isabel, your 44 did come in after the bid end. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. So first choice is going to go to Lisa. No, I'm wrong. Christine has a just in case of 41. So Christine gets first choice at 41. And then Lisa would be second in line, then Wanda, and then Sherry. All right, so that's the order. So let me know what color that you would like, Christine. Tan, orange, black, or gray. Okay, let me know in the comments. And you guys can take more than one if you would like to. So just let me know what color that you want. And then Lisa would be next, orange and gray. Christine, all right, you got it. All right, thank you so much. And then Lisa, you're next. So if you want a black one or a tan one, let me know. And then behind that would be Wanda. And then behind Wanda would be Sherry. And you guys can pass too if there was not a color left that you wanted. So just let me know. All right, Lisa's going to take the black one. You got it. And that would go to Wanda. Let me know if you want the tan one, Wanda. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. This is so fun. It's weird, I will say, talking to myself, but it's still fun. Still fun. All right. Wanda, let me know if you want the little tan guy. All right. And anything that is not claimed, if I have time at the end, I'll do a recap too. All right. All right, Wanda, this guy's coming to you. Thank you guys so much. All right. All right, I'm going to take a second to write everything down, and then I will move on to my next item. Thank you guys so much. All right. Thank you guys. All right. All right. Got you guys down. Thank you guys. All right. So my next item is, yes, talk amongst yourselves. Have a little chit chat down there in the chat. All right. My next item is going to start at 28. And I'm not sure if I brought one of these to a live sale before. I cannot remember. But I only got one done. So it's coming to you guys. So it's a little foxy doll. So she is a little fox. She is made from modern fabrics. I do have some things that are made from vintage fabrics tonight, but she is all made from modern fabrics. So her little face and her little tail is appliqued on the back side, and her little face is hand painted. And she's got a little felt bow on her ear, a little felt nose, and then this fun kind of rust black gray flower fabric there. She will kind of sit if you have like a little wooden chair or onto a shelf. She will sit. You do have to kind of put her tail off to one side to get her to sit upright though. She measures 11.5 inches long, so from tail to foot, and about 7 inches wide. Okay. She's super cute. Yeah, I really wanted to make more of these guys. I do make boys as well with little bow ties. I just didn't get them finished. So maybe next year before Valentine's Day or something like that, I'll bring some foxies out. All right. Thank you guys so much. All right. I saw VTW came in at 28. So we're looking for 29 or more. I'm going to start that countdown if anybody else wants to get in on this gal. All right. I'm going to start from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, Jason, I agree. Maybe I should have David, fill the voids with some story time. Yeah, maybe next time. I'll keep that in mind. All right, Kim came in at 30. Thank you so much. And there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you, Karen. So Kim, you snuck in there. This gal is coming to you for 30. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I'm going to write that down real quick, and then I will move on. This is why it's helpful to have a co-seller with you, because you can write stuff down while they start their turn. So unfortunately, I'm not going to sing. I don't really have anything that I can fill the void with. So, all right. So next up, I have another choice of items. Okay. And these are going to start at 40. All right. Let me get them out of their basket. Okay. So I've got my little bears up next. Okay. So choice starting at 40. So your first one is pink. So she has kind of pink and corals and ivory and oranges, just fun, kind of definitely retro styled flower power going on in this first one. So their ears and their tummy are softy soft fleece, appliqued and hand painted face and fun little arms, and they have little pigeon toed feet at the bottom. These guys measure 15 inches long by 8 inches wide. A lot of people get these to give as like baby shower gifts. They're definitely good for kiddos, very huggable, very cute to pop on a bed if you decorate your bed with kind of vintagey cute things too. So pink is first choice. Second choice is purple. So the purple one has kind of magenta flowers and teal and peach, kind of a minty green and a little bit of white. Okay, so that's the colors in that one. So that one's the purple. And then the third choice here is green. So it's kind of a darker green background with this really fun mushroom, butterflies, flower print. I love this fabric. It's one of my favorites. These ones are all made out of modern fabrics as well. So yeah, such a fun print. I love this one. And this one could work for a boy or a girl, I think. It's kind of neutral, but love the colors in that one. So that's your third choice. So purple or green, purple, or pink. So I have all three of those guys. Super fun. If you need a gift for a kiddo, these are great. And I do hand paint their faces, and all of their faces are painted with non-toxic textile acrylic. So everything is heat set on there, so it's not going to wash off or anything like that. Okay. Kelly in Texas, I see your 40. Thank you so much. I'm going to start that countdown, you guys. We have a lot more things to get through tonight. So we're looking for 41, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, I agree with you, Deanna. This reminds me of Sarah too. Yep. All right. We are waiting for that bid end. And there's the bid in from Karen. Thank you so much. So Kelly in Texas, let me know which one that you would like. Green, we'll call this one green, this one purple, and the other one we'll call pink. All right, and anything that is left, I will go ahead and bring that back for the recap. All right. So let me know, Kelly, which color that you would like. Kelly wants the green one. You got it. All right, so I'll bring the other two back at the end. All right. All right, let me write that down. Okay, thank you guys so much again for being here. Yeah, I know there's a lag here, and the lag is like really, really bad. It's actually over 20 seconds from what I can see. It's pretty bad. All right, so my hippos will be up next if you guys were here for those. And I have two. So the two that I brought to my show over the weekend, they did not sell at my show. So they are coming up next. And they're starting at 40 choice as well. So the first one here is the pink flowers. So these are both made out of vintage fabrics. Really fun. I love this print. So it's overall just fun, little different kinds of flowers, pinks and yellows and blues, and purples kind of mixed in here. I love this flower print. It's one of my favorites. So again, I do hand paint their faces on there, and they have a little coordinating ribbon. Everybody needs a hippopotamus for Christmas. I'm not going to sing the song. You guys know how it goes. I don't want it to get stuck in anybody's head, so I will spare you. And measurement for the hippos are 14 inches long, 6.5 inches tall, and about 7 inches wide. Okay, so pink one is your first choice. There's pink. And the second choice is blue. All right. Diane, I see your 40. Heather, I see your 40. And Kim, I see your 42. Thank you so much. So here is the blue one. It is kind of it's showing more, it's showing a little bit more traditional blue in color, but it's more of a turquoise blue in the background. And then there's pops of white and yellow and lime green and a little bit of pink mixed in there too. And he's got a white ribbon, and they have these fun little tails on the backside. They will freestand too. And there's a hippo butt if you need to see that. There's that angle for you. All right. So Kim's at 42. So we're looking for 43 or more, and you guys are bidding on choice. I'm going to start that countdown. I would encourage you to put in any final bids or just in cases as soon as the countdown starts, because the lag is so crazy. All right. I'm going to start from 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. These are hard to show at the same time. Parade view, David. Yeah, hard to show. Yes, I do love the flower power prints. They're my favorite. For sure. All right, I'm going to put one down. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Like, all the comments are coming in like big chunks. Okay, so Diane put in a just in case of 50. There's the bid end. So Diane, let me know if you want blue or pink. So Diane will win for 43. And then next in line would be Kim at 42. So you gals just let me know which colors that you were interested in. And if Kim passes, then it would go to Heather. Okay. So let me know which colors you ladies would like. All right. And there's my email up there back on the screen. Flower Power Diane. Does that mean the blue one? Just say blue or pink, so I just know which one you're talking about. okay? I want to make sure I get you the right one because they're both kind of flower power to me. All right. And then Diane, let me know. You wanted the blue one. Okay, you got it. All right. All right. So next in line was Kim. Kim Bruns, let me know if you want the pink one. All right. And if not, I will ask Heather. And if Heather passes, all right, Kim wants the pink one. You got it. Thank you so much. 42. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, Amy, you're fine. I've only done a couple rounds. It's no big deal. All right. Thank you. Just thank you for being here. It's okay. All right. I do have some of my Christmas dollies, and I have two. So those are going to be, when am I going to be invoicing, Lisa? So I'm going to be packing and invoicing tomorrow. So you will see something from me on Wednesday. If you purchased anything from me yesterday, I'm combining it with stuff from today. So you'll definitely see something from me on Wednesday. All right. All right. So I've got the dollies up next. I've got two. And next I'll be doing Valentine's ones, probably end of January. I'm thinking I'll have my Valentine ones done, hopefully. So we've got two of my little Christmas dollies. They both have brown hair, a little bit different pigtail style hair, and hand-painted faces. Again, they both have little poinsettias in their pigtails. I'm going to show you one at a time so you can see the details here. All right, so we've got a vintage button on her dress, this overall fun kind of retro looking Santa print. Both of these are made out of modern fabrics, not vintage, but definitely vintage inspired for sure. So overall fun Santa print. I love this scene here where Santa's checking out the map, scene where he has to drop off the toys. There is Velcro on the back here on the dress, so if you need to take it off for whatever reason, you can. She's got fun stripes that carry down into her socks with little felt shoes. So that's choice number one. So we'll call this one Santa. All right. And Kelly, I see you're 40. Thank you so much. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for joining. And then your second choice is the sweet little deer print. Of course, I couldn't have something without deer on it. I love this fabric. Again, it's modern fabric, but definitely vintage inspired. We've got a fun red pearly vintage button up there at the top. She's got the stripes as well, and fun little red felt shoes. So I love that print. Definitely one of my favorites. All right, and the dollies measure 16.5 inches long by 9. All right. And they can, again, they can pose into a little wooden chair if you have something like that, or a bench. You can pop them onto a shelf. They will sit just fine. And definitely they're good for leaning. They're definitely huggable too. Great for a kiddo, for a gift as well. All right. Thank you guys so much. This is fun. It's weird being by myself, but it's definitely fun. All right. Amy's in at 45. Thank you so much. And Kelly has come in at 48. If you're just hopping on, the lag is pretty weird tonight. So I'm going to be doing countdowns from 20 seconds. Just in cases are fine. If you want to utilize those, go ahead and do that. But don't wait to put them in because the lag is pretty crazy tonight. All right. So Amy's in at 55. Thank you so much. And thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen, for all the extra stuff you're putting down there in the chat. All right. We are looking for 56 or more on choice. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends. Thank you, Sharon. All right, Kelly dropped a just in case of 100. And we're waiting on that bid in from Karen to come in. And I'm watching the chat here on my phone too, just in case something gets filtered. All right. All right, Amy dropped a bid of 125 and Karen put in that bid, and thank you so much. So Amy, you will win at 125 for first choice. Let me know if you want Santa, so we'll call this one Santa with the Santas on the dress, or deer with the deer on the dress. Let me know which one you want, and then of course Kelly would be next in line for anything. And Kelly, if you want to pass, that's fine too. And behind that, not sure, and don't think I had anybody else. So if anything is passed on, I will bring it back at the recap. Okay, so Amy, let me know which one that you want. Awkward silence. Thank you guys so much for being here. The darn lag. It's bad. It's bad. All right, Kelly, your price would be 56. Both, please. You got it. Oh, twins. That's so fun. All right, you got it, Amy. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you. Okay. All right. And I am not going to want to touch my sewing machine for probably a month after the last few weeks. Yes. Okay. Let me write that down real quick. Thank you guys so much. All right. 125. All right. I have one Permade tonight. All the other three did sell at my show over the weekend. So I just have one to bring tonight. All right. So I have the Rainbow Permade left from the show. So this is starting at 45. These guys are very labor intensive. I do like making them, but they take a really long time to make. So we've got gray felt for the little ears. Okay. And she's got a sparkly sea star with a rhinestone in her eye, or her ear, not her eye. And a hand painted face. I do love painting the faces on these. And we've got a yellow batik dyed fabric for the top. We've got fun jumbo rainbow rickrack and variegated rainbow tail that goes down to the bottom. And then her body is gray as well. And there's the back side. And fun. I love making these. So I do make regular mermaid dolls, but you guys know that I like cats. So this was just a natural progression to make the Permades. And originally when I first came up with this idea, I couldn't decide if I wanted to call them mercats or Permades. And I went with Permades because that was a little bit different. So Kelly, I don't have any more Christmas dolls. That is it for this year. I will probably bring some back out for Christmas in July. Probably will be the next time that I'll have some. But I'll be moving on to Valentine's Day and Easter next year, early next year. All right. Thank you guys so much. All right. Sharon, I see you're 48. Veronica's back in at 48. So Stacy, I know. I need to bring the puppy up here, but puppy is sleeping, so I don't want to wake her up. So I'll get her on camera eventually. Probably not at nighttime. All right, thank you so much. Sherry is in at 50, so we're looking for 51 or more. I want to give you a quick measurement on Permade. Measures 14 inches long by about 10 inches wide. She does have quite the arm span for all that swimming that she's doing in the ocean. All right. 51 or more, I'm going to start that countdown. If you are bidding, I encourage those just in cases, and don't wait to put those in. All right. We're looking for 51 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends. Am I going to make any items for 4th of July? Yes. I do have like some wreaths that I can make, but I haven't ever made anything else. I did do some St. Patrick's Day stuff last year or this year, I guess. And that was fun. It's just challenging to find kind of like vintage bits and baubles for those holidays. So we'll see. If I can find stuff to work with, I'll definitely make something. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Veronica, your 51 did come in after the bid end. So this will be coming to Sherry for 50. Congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to write that down real quick. And Milo is napping back here on the bed. He's awfully cute back there. Ever since I brought the Rushton donkeys home, he has been up here. I don't know. He just really likes the donkeys, I guess. Not really sure. All right. And don't forget to send me that information, you guys. Your YouTube name, your real name, your full shipping address, and the email that I can send your PayPal invoice to as soon as the sale's done tonight, because I will be invoicing tomorrow. So as soon as you send that, that would be super amazing. And I have a stink bug up here. Hello, sir. Yeah, I don't know where he came from. Always interesting. All right. My next item is going to start at 38. And we are moving into Christmas, you guys. I am done with the stuffed animals. We're moving into Christmas. All right. So it is going to start at 38. And I have, I didn't have very much Christmas left over from my craft show. So I did make some new pieces to bring today. So this is one of them. And it is this darling, cute little made in Japan mouse. Who is decorating his little Christmas tree. And it's got some vintage little teeny tiny bulbs. All three of those are vintage bulbs on there. And he is holding the tree topper star in this hand. As soon as he gets done with the garland, he's ready to put the star up there on top. I love these little Japan mice. They are some of my favorite things. And he is on a vintage spool of ribbon. And this is kind of white velvet ribbon, or I guess ivory flocked velvet ribbon. Here is the back side. It is signed by me on the back. Thank you so much. Yes, I love these mice. I just always associate Christmas time with the little mice. I'm not sure why, but they just, they're so cute. And I think this is meant to be like a little elf mouse, the way that he's dressed in his little green suit. Everything is original to him. I did not add anything to him. And surprisingly, he still has his little whiskers up there too. So cute. So measurement for this one is 6 inches tall to the top of the mouse and about 4 inches wide. Okay, so super cute. I am seeing you guys' bids. Thank you so much. Molly's in at 45. Thank you. So I'm going to start that countdown, you guys. I still have a lot to get to. All right. The lag is bad, so don't wait to put in those final bids or just in cases, because the lag is weird tonight. All right. We're looking for 46 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for just being here and supporting and joining me tonight. I do appreciate it. All right. There is the bid end from Karen. Veronica, your 46 came in after the bid end again. I'm so sorry. So this is going to be coming to Molly for 45. Congratulations, Molly. Thank you so much. All right, let me write this down real quick. And I do encourage you guys to refresh periodically through any live broadcast, like exit out completely and come back in, and always make sure that the red line at the bottom of whatever device that you're watching on is all the way to the right. That'll make sure that you're most current. And always check to make sure that you are in live chat. Sometimes if you're watching on a computer, it will kick you out of live chat and put you in top chat. and then your comments will be super wonky. So make sure you're in live chat. All right, my next item is going to start at 38. All right. All right. Hopefully the refresh helped you out there, Veronica. All right. So the next item is another new creation that I just did. This is another little ribbon spool, and it is a sweet little Siamese kitten. I love her blue eyes, so I was naturally drawn to that. So I had to pull out the blue with her on this one. So this is a Flocked Joseph Originals little Siamese cat. So this is a flocked ceramic cat. And again, she is on a vintage spool of ribbon. I love the graphics on this one. 35 cents originally. So she's got a fun little bottle brush tree with the silver tinsel. I have popped a vintage little sequin up there for the tree topper. We've got vintage ornaments that go all the way around. A little fun blue spun cotton ball, a little sparkle there in the back. Again, it is signed by me right here on the back side, and I have added a teeny tiny little blue bow on her ear. I do love these Flocked Josephs. They are some of my favorite things in the world because they're so darn cute. You can't just help but smile when you look at those. All right, I see Kim's. Hello, Kim's is in at 38. Plethora Paper. Hello, Mary. Thanks for joining tonight. I got to meet Mary at my craft show as well over the weekend. I see Kim's is back in at 40. Thank you guys so much. So we're looking for 41 or more. I want to give you a quick measurement here. 5 inches to the top of the tree, and we are at 3.5 inches wide on this one. And it is a brand new, I try as much as possible to use a brand new spool of ribbon. So there's as much circumference out there as possible. And this was a new, I actually took the plastic wrapping off of it. All right. Rachel is in at 41. Thank you so much. And Joan is in at 42. Hello, Joan. All right. So we're looking for 43 or more. I am going to start that countdown, you guys. We're looking for 43 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right. I am seeing your guys' bids. Thank you so much. All right. We're waiting for those just in cases and that bid end to come in. All right. I see Joan has a just in case of 50 and Mary bid a 48. There is the bid end. So Joan Griswold, 449. This is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so, so much. All right. Let me get that wrote down real quickly. Okay, we're moving into Kitsch cans next. I had one left over from my show, and I did make 2 more for today. And they're all going to be starting at different prices because there's different things, different elements on them to make them a little bit different in price. All right, so the first one here is going to start at 40. And we've got Skinny Santa. Skinny Santa, he has not been into the Christmas cookies quite yet. It's early in the season, so he is snuggling up with his little deer friend. So this is a teeny tiny little flocked deer that is in Santa's hands. All right, we've got a German little spun cotton mushroom, this fun sparkly tree. We've got a big green vintage ornament, a little package tucked in there because Santa is getting ready to deliver soon. Everything that Santa, he is a little vintage knee hugger, and everything on him is original. And on the can here, this is a Fame lemon lime soda can, vintage soda can. And I always like to say where these are from, just in case it was something that somebody grew up with. This particular can is from Dayton, Ohio. So not too far from me. Very cool. I love. And then we've got some red tinsel. So the tinsel is not vintage, but everything else on there is. So measurement for this one is 8.5 inches tall to the top of the little ball on the tree. So just kitschy and fun. I do love the kitsch. Like, it is my favorite thing, for sure. So I'm usually gravitated towards kind of the weird end of Christmas things. Yes, Susan. So the Santa knee huggers are somewhat harder to come by. Like the elf knee huggers, there are Santa ones like that, and there's larger ones too, kind of like the Kamar knee huggers. There's Santas like that as well. Yeah, the Santa ones are somewhat harder to come by. And if you see a Mrs. Claus one, that's even harder to find. Yeah. All right. So Sherry, I see your 40. Thank you so much. I am going to start that countdown. Anybody else wants to get in on this, I would recommend doing so as soon as the countdown starts. And again, this is signed by me on the back side. All right. I'm going to start that countdown. We're looking for 41 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Ho, ho, ho. It could be an elf, although Santa technically is an elf, but it could be a mischievous elf in a Santa costume, maybe. All right, there's Sherry's, just in case, but I don't think you need it. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Sherry, this is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Let me get that wrote down real quick. Okay. All right, the next one I have is going to start at 45. All right. And this is another Kitsch can. And this one has, it's pink and red. So that's the colors there. Let me get her to focus. Let's see if we can get you to focus, girl. I know the camera sometimes wants to focus on everything else but what I'm trying to show. Yeah, the camera's focused on Miss Priss in the background. Anyway, pink and red combination. So Sunrise Red Cream Soda Can on the base. And this one is from St. Joseph, Michigan. Well, hey, look at that. All right, there. We're getting in the detail here. So we've got cute little girl pixie. This is a girl pixie. And I did have to kind of remake some of her clothes because typically when I pick up the pixies, unless they're in fantastic shape, a lot of the ones I come across are in poor condition, or they're really stained, or holy or mouses have gotten to them. So I did recreate some of her, especially her shoes. I did remake her shoes. They were in very poor shape, and I had to replace her collar. So that's kind of where the pink and red theme came from. She is hugging a giant spun cotton mushroom. We've got a vintage sequin with a little rhinestone on the tree. We've got a little squirrel friend down here hanging out with another mushroom and a vintage bulb, some sparkly stems, a little sparkly pine cone, another little mini mushroom, some sparkly stems here on the back, and there's her little Made in Japan sticker there on the back side. And again, it is signed by me on the back. Yes, all of the mushrooms on here are vintage. I do love to use the vintage mushrooms. My stock is actually getting pretty low, so very fun. I liked putting this one together, and I like to do non-traditional colors together too. She is good for Valentine's Day. Yeah, I agree. She's not super Christmassy. You could definitely leave her out if you wanted to as well. All right, Kelly is in at 45. I want to give you a measurement real quick. She measures 9.5 inches tall to the top of the little bow on her hat. Okay, so we're looking for 46 or more. I'm going to start that countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I do love mushrooms. I do. Oh, that's cute, Karen. Yeah, don't eat the vintage. We've had that conversation before too. Don't eat the vintage. All right, there's the bid end. So Kelly in Texas, this is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I'm going to write that down. All right. And then my last Kitsch can of the evening. It has been in my preview photos. You have seen it already. This one is going to start at $50. And it is because the pixie that I chose to use on this one is a little bit harder to come by with the big pointed hat. All right, this is a Napco pixie, okay, with the big long pointy hats. I don't come across these very often. They are somewhat harder to find side. Again, he was a little disheveled when I found him. So I just felt like he needed a new home. Bill, I see you at 50. Thank you so much. I am seeing your guys' bids. Thank you so much. All right, Christine's at 52. Bill's back in at 55. All right, let me talk about this. I found this can in Elkhorn, Wisconsin over the summer. I'd never seen the Smash brand before, but I loved the mid-century graphics on this can, and I had to scoop it up, and I knew exactly what was going to live on here when I picked it up. This particular can is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So I'm not surprised that it's a Wisconsin can. So all of the little stars that were originally on his hat were all missing. And there were tears in the hat. So I have used vintage sequins to adorn his hat back to his fancy status that he had before with all the stars up there in green to match. He is holding a little made in Japan hard plastic deer. There's a spun cotton ball, a little mushroom. We've got some vintage glittery stems here. We've got a little stem of mercury glass beads and a vintage bottle brush tree covered with snow. There is another spun cotton ball back here. There's Pixies Made in Japan sticker, and I have added some teal tinsel to go around the can. Again, it is signed by me on the backside. I am seeing your guys' bids. I'm so sorry. I am way behind on highlighting anything. All right. Let me see here. All right. Rachel's in at 63. So we're looking for 64 or more. And this guy is on the tall side because of his hat, as you can tell. So he measures 11 inches tall to the top of his hat. And I did not replace the pom-pom up here at the top. That is original to his hat. All right. Thank you guys so much. This one was one of my favorite ones that I've made this season. I like the non-traditional, like green and yellow color combination there. And I'm so glad that you guys appreciate my handmaids and have a kitschy heart as well. So thank you so much. All right. I see Nikki's in at 67. So we're looking for 68 or more. Rachel's in at 68, and so is Sherry. So I go by who I see first. If there's a tie bid, you guys keep that in mind. I go by who I see first. All right, Norma is in at 70, so we're looking for 71 or more. Don't forget those just in cases if you are actively bidding, you guys. That's what they're there for, all right? So put in those final bids or just in cases as soon as I start that countdown, all right? We are looking for 72 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right, I am seeing some stuff come in here, you guys. The lag. All right. Mary came in at 72. Rachel put in a just in case of 80. Bill put in a just in case of 102. Christine came in with a just in case of 115. And I do see a bunch of bids after the bid end, you guys. So Mary, Isabel, Nicole, and Bill, those bids all did come in after the bid end. So Christine will win for 103. Congratulations, you guys. Definitely refresh. Take this time to exit out completely and refresh. The lag is pretty bad tonight, so I'm so sorry that bids are coming in after the bid end, but make sure and periodically exit out and refresh. That will help with your lag. And if you guys are planning to bid, make sure and do so with a mobile device. So a phone or a tablet is definitely going to be faster than a computer for you. The computer is always going to be the slowest option. All right. Thank you guys so much. All right. Let me write that down real quick. So that was Christine. Okay. All right. So now we're moving into some other arrangements up next. And these are all new arrangements here coming up next. So the first one is going to start at 45. Okay. And if you guys like deer, you might like this piece. If you're a deer lover like I am. So we have a fun ice cream box arrangement. Originally, when I found this ice cream box, I just thought it was so funny. The Dumbs ice cream. I just knew like I needed to do something with it because it was so fun. So it is a vintage ice cream box, a 1-quart box, as you can see there. This box is from Laurelville, Ohio. To open, unlock the ends and pull up on this flap. So this was, as to my knowledge, this was an unused box. It was actually flat when I originally found it. So up here on the top is a little flocked deer that is kind of hanging over the side. And then we've got a glittery red bottle brush tree with a little vintage sequin up there on the top. And 3 vintage bulbs. I love that indent. I have one of these that I put on my tabletop aluminum tree, and I love how the indents catch the light. They are my favorite kind of ornament for sure. But 3 little vintage ornaments on there. And then I have created this reflector flower little accent here to go on the front of the box with some vintage tinsel and another vintage bulb for the center of the flower. It is signed by me on the back side. All right. And measurement for this one is 8 inches long by 6.5 to the top of the tree. So that is the size for that one. Thank you guys so much. I love doing this. I've been doing vintage crafting for probably 15 years. And I've been doing kind of this Christmassy vintage stuff for probably 10. I just love giving vintage new life in a different way than it was probably originally intended for. So creating one-of-a-kind pieces, I definitely love that. Drums was from the 1940s. Well, that's good to know, Leslie. I didn't know that. All right, so Christy's in at 46, so we're looking for 47 or more. I'm going to start that countdown, you guys. It is almost 7 o'clock, so I'm definitely not going to hang on too long for things, and I want to make sure to get you guys over to Ariana as soon as she starts at 7:30. All right, so we're looking for 47 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends. Yes, I'm not sure that Dumb's ice cream is probably still not, it's not in business anymore. So I'm pretty sure, Deanna, that's up for grabs if you wanna use it. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Nikki, or just in case, did come in after the bid end. I'm so sorry. So Christy, this is coming to you for 46. Thank you so much. All right, let me write that down and put this down. Okay, so I'm interested to know. Would you guys be interested in me doing this like once a season, like if it's before a major holiday or something like that? Or do you guys prefer that I mix in like the handmade stuff with the vintage stuff on other sales? I'm really curious. I don't do the solo thing very often, so I'm always interested to know what you guys prefer to do. All right. So I'll flip here. My next item is going to start at $50. Yes, 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 all the time. Okay. It's good to know, you guys. Thank you. All right. I used to do solo sales on Instagram. I haven't done that since last year, I don't think. It's been a minute. All right. Next piece is another deer piece. And this was a new piece that I made this morning while I was sitting with Maisie at my feet. So we've got a vintage cottage cheese container. So this is the base in the kind of green plaid. And green and pink is one of my favorite color combinations to put together. So this one, so we've got a mica glittered pink and white bottle brush tree that I have added a vintage sequin up there for the topper. We've got a little mercury bead spray here. I did use a lot of elements from vintage Christmas corsages for this particular piece. So we've got this fun kind of metal, pink metal with some glitter tips and a mercury glass ball in the center, little flower piece. And then the flocked Joseph Originals deer, super adorable. We've got this piece back here, this metal spray is actually pink. That did come from a corsage. And two little vintage bulbs back here on the back. It is signed by me right there. This is a cottage cheese container from Memphis, Tennessee. So the size on this one, I am seeing your guys' bids. Thank you so much. Right now, Christine's at 52. Yes, I love the plaid. I love these cottage cheese containers too. They make really fun Easter time. If you guys like the cottage cheese containers, I have Easter ones that have fun like chicks and bunnies and prints all over them. Those are my favorite things to make at Easter time. So I want to give you a measurement real quick. This piece does measure 7.5 inches tall to the top of the bottle brush tree and about 6 inches wide. All right, so that is the size there. And it does have kind of green tinsel that goes all the way around. All right. Yeah, Sharon, I'm going to be breaking out the bunnies. Don't you wait. All right. All right, so Christine's at 52. We're looking for 53 or more. I'm going to start that countdown, you guys. Don't wait. Put in those just in cases as long as you're actively bidding. Or if anybody else wants to get in on this guy, I'm going to start that countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Karen, I don't even know what Bucky's going to be like at Easter time. Like we know what he's like at Christmas time. I don't even know. I don't even know. All right. Terza dropped a just in case of 70. Nicole, I saw your 55. Christine put in a just in case of 72. Isabel put in a straight bid of 77. So we're just waiting on that bid end from Karen to come in. And there it is. So Isabel, you got it for 77. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to write that down. Oh my goodness, you guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I do so appreciate just the company, even if you guys haven't purchased a darn thing. Thank you so much for just hanging out with me tonight and making sure I'm not just talking to myself. I kind of am, but not really. Yeah, thank you. All right. This will be the last arrangement piece of the evening, and then I'm going to end with the wreaths. Okay. So the last arrangement tonight is going to start at 55. All right. And this was another new creation I think I did this one yesterday. But I knew as soon as I saw this vintage candy tin that I knew that a pixie just had to live here. This is an actual from the 1940s candy tin. It is made by Charms and Company out of Bloomfield, New Jersey, and it is copyrighted 1940 here on the back. So originally it would come with 1 pound of 1 pound of candy in there. So pure sugar, only the best kind. So I knew a pixie needed to live up here, and we've got a gold lame. This is in a narco. A narco, if you are familiar with their ceramics, they did do Christmas pieces as well. So he is dressed in gold lame with the red felt. Everything, including the jingle bell, is original to him. I did add the little sequin there on his collar, but look at that face. He is definitely up to no good. We do have a very vintage bottle brush tree that is covered with mercury glass balls. I did not add any of those. Those are original to the tree. I did pop in a little German mushroom, and we've got a bunch of vintage little bulbs down here. Everything on there is vintage. And then there is a little light flower that is there. Here is my signature on the back, and there's the Anarco sticker on the pixie. And measurement for this piece, I don't think so. I think Sharon was putting in how many people were here in the chat, Christy. I'm pretty sure. Let me know if you were actually bidding, Sharon, but I don't think so. I think she was just saying how many people were here. Yes, watching. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so Cindy is currently at 80. Thank you so much. Measurement for this one is 8.5 inches tall to the little jingle bell on his hat, and it measures 5 inches wide. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger of a piece. All right, no worries, it's okay. So we're looking for 81 or more. I'm going to start that countdown. I do encourage you guys, if you're bidding, to use those just in cases, and do so as soon as the countdown starts so you don't come in after the bid end. All right, Christy's at 81, Veronica's at 84, and Cindy's back in at 85. So we're looking for 86 or more. I am going to start that countdown from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends. The lag is real tonight. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. So we had an 88 from Veronica, and Bill dropped a just in case of 98. Cindy came in with a just in case of 116. There is the bid in from Karen. Bill, your $1,118 came in after the bid end. I'm sorry, Bill. I know you meant 118. So Cindy is going to take it for 99. Congratulations, Cindy. One of my favorite pieces. Thank you so much. Let me get that written down real quick. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, sold to Bill. No. All right. Let me see. All right. So we're moving into wreaths next. And I'm going to do them separately just in case. I didn't feel like doing them as a choice was probably the right approach for those because they are so different. So I'm going to do them all separately. So they're all going to be starting at the same price, though. All right. So the first one I have will be the kitties and puppies. Okay. And if you guys are not familiar with my wreaths, I am a very avid collector of vintage greeting cards. And instead of sacrificing the originals to craft with, I do make scans of all the cards in my collection to use as the centers of my wreaths. So we've got this cute little scene of a puppy and kitty friend snuggled in bed, waiting for Santa to come. They've got their little stockings at the edge of the bed. So let's go around the wreath. We've got a reflector flower. a little vintage cake pick, a little stocking, some reflector flowers that I have made, and there's a little spun cotton ball for the center and a vintage sequin and some vintage tinsel. We've got another little vintage cake pick, Santa and his sleigh up at the top, a little vintage blue bulb. We've got a fun new old stock. I actually took this out of the plastic to use it. Little package topper that is a white felt boot with a little spun cotton Santa and little presents and bottle brush tree and candy canes. Another reflector flower and another little vintage bulb. It does measure 10.5 inches round. Okay, and then it does have a baker's twine hanger here on the back side, and it is also signed by me on the back. And the gold tinsel on here is just gold tinsel. And this actually is vintage tinsel that is on this one. So, all right. I am seeing your bids. Thank you so much. All right. Brenda's in at 41. So we're looking, we're looking for 42 or more. I'm going to start that countdown. I still have 2 more things to get to tonight and a recap. All right. So we're looking for 42 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Laura, hello Laura, I see you're 42. Laura also put in a just in case of 55. Yes. And we're just waiting on that bid end from Karen. Thank you again, Karen. All right, there's the bid end. So Laura, my friend, you did not need your just in case. So this is coming to you for 42. Thank you so much. I hope you are feeling better. Okay, so number 2 wreath is also going to start at 40. So let me pop that in there. All right, and the second one up tonight is the Gingerbread Man. He is super fun. So I have, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. It doesn't really. But when you see in person, I have used in the paper crafting world, if you're familiar, it's called Wink of Stella. So it's very fine glitter. So I have went in all of the kind of icing areas that are on the Gingerbread Man, and he's a little glittery. It is not showing on camera whatsoever, but he is just a little sparkly. Okay. And the glitter's not going to flake off or anything. It's very, very fine. All right, Sarah, I see you at 40. Thank you so much. So let's go around the wreath. So we've got a little vintage white bulb here. We've got another reflector flower in red. We've got a little vintage gift tag. I have been putting a bunch of these in my packages recently, and I saved this one specifically to use on this wreath because of the peppermint candies on there. We've got a spun cotton ball with a little vintage sequin, another glass bulb there, a reflector flower. We've got a Santa little vintage pick. We've got another glass bulb there, a little vintage candy cane made out of ribbon. Again, there's a baker's twine hanger here on the back side, and it is signed by me at the bottom. Measures 10.5 inches in diameter. And I love the green tinsel. I love the green. So Sarah's at 40, so we're looking for 41 or more. I'm going to start that countdown. You guys, anybody else that's interested, now would be the time to do so. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hi, Catworm. All right, Sarah put in a just in case. I don't think you're going to need it though. And there is a bid end. So Sarah, you didn't need your just in case. This guy's coming to you for 40. Congratulations. Let me get that a paper. All right. And the last wreath is a kitty. these down. All right. So here. All right. So the last one again is starting at 40. And we've got the kitty in the red. This was one of my favorites. I love all the different colors in this particular one. Lots of different colors in here. You can see on the bell. Can you see on the bell? I did add a little bit of that glitter I was talking about on the gingerbread man. You can see how it just sparkles just a little bit to make it kind of look like that metal. All right, so in the center here, we've got Kitty wrapping up all the presents. I'm not sure who she's giving gifts to, but I'm sure it's her kitty friends or maybe a puppy friend. I have a tiny little vintage wood kitty in a bow tie ornament. That was like one of those little miniature ornaments for a tree. We've got a vintage glass bulb with some white snow on it, a reflector flower with a glass center. We've got Santa, who's also bringing a little present, vintage cupcake pick. We've got a little glass bulb there, present, another big reflector flower with a spun cotton ball center, a little vintage wrapped present that says Noel with the sweet little holly berries on there, and then another vintage glass bulb. Again, red tinsel, measures 10.5 inches in diameter. The baker's twine hanger is there on the back side, and of course it is signed by me at the bottom. All right, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Sharon and Karen and Deanna, for putting all that extra stuff down in the chat. You guys are so helpful. Thank you so much. So Laura's in at 42, so we're looking for 43 or more. I'm going to start that countdown. I am going to do a quick recap at the end. I do have a couple things that weren't claimed. All right, so we're looking for 43 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Meow, meow. All right, Wanda, I see you're 45. Thank you so much. And there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Wanda, this is coming to you for 45. Congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, let me put that down. All right. All right, and again, you guys, I am doing my packing and invoicing tomorrow. So if you won something from me, make sure and get me that information. My email is up here on the screen right now. Before I do the recap, I need your YouTube name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that I can send a PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, just let me know. Send that same information. I can send you a direct link and you can check out as a guest. Or if you're coming over from Instagram and you prefer to message me over there, that's totally fine too. Totally fine with whatever's easiest for you guys. So I did have two things I wanted to bring back just in case. So I had two pepper bears that were left. Okay. So I had the purple or the pink. And these were starting at 40. So pink bear or purple bear, hand painted faces. They do have softy fleece inside their ears and on their tummies. Hand painted faces with applique on there. Modern fabrics. $40 if anybody wants one of those. You can go ahead and type in purple 40 or pink 40. Let me know down in the comments. And that's all I had for a recap. Thank you guys so much. I don't think thank you quite covers it. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for being here and joining me tonight. I certainly appreciate everybody that is here in the chat and watching tonight. You guys make my heart full. So thank you so much. Laura, you got the purple one. You got it. I will write you down for that. Thank you so much. All right. So yes, Nikki, I did the hippos earlier. Yes, I did. I'm so sorry. All right. So you guys, I'm going to be invoicing tomorrow. So you will see an invoice from me tomorrow. It might take me all day, but you'll see something from me. So make sure and send that information. And I will also be a guest on the Vintage Quartet on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. That is on Sarah the Traveling Buttons channel with David of Junk Drunk Antiques and Jason of Mother Tucker's Antiques. That will be the last Vintage Quartet of the year. That will be my last live sale of the year as well. So make sure and hop on over there. I know we're bringing like really, really good vintage on Thursday. So if anybody's interested in that, that's where you can find me. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome rest of your evening. I do appreciate. Thank you, Karen, for being bid ender tonight. Thank you, Sharon and Northwest Sunshine. Anybody else that was helpful in the chat tonight, thank you so much. And make sure if you guys want something else to watch tonight, you head on over to Ariana at the Withering Cottage. She is going to be starting her live sale in 10 minutes at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. She's got a lot of fun Christmas and vintage coming tonight, so make sure and head over there if you need something else to fill your evening with. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time, and have a Merry Christmas. Bye, guys.